This is back to back. I thought I ended that video, but another idea just popped up. I'm telling you, walking inspires new thoughts. And I'm halfway into my hike. It's about a 4 mile hike, a little over 4. Halfway into it, I thought about doing another video, which is if you're looking to get in your best shape, your best version, and you're putting in all this time going to the gym, exercising, you don't need a gym, in my opinion. The gym is outside. The gym is here. And the biggest gem I can probably drop is not gem, G-E-M, is that we miss the biggest gym of all. And that gym is your kitchen. See, we know this. Yeah, good golly, man. I picked the perfect time to be talking about traffic, right? Talking over traffic, but this requires more energy to speak over it, and I'm motivated to do so. But also to show you that this video is very imperfect. But the idea is not. The concept that the kitchen is your gym is one that's slept on, especially today. The American Standard Diet. There's a reason why it spells sad. You go figure why. America's number one in the globe when it comes to obesity. You know, we talk about wellness. You know, just a few weeks ago, there was an announcement, right? The draft. Right now, I think it's impacting the boys, the fellows. If you're between the ages of 18 and 26, you get automatically drafted to serve. I have an opinion about that. I have a way that I think and I feel, but this is not the place because I'm not trying to get political. My concern, I can still be emotionally intelligent and separate my feelings. Because once again, my feelings is not why I'm doing this particular piece. Now, if I was to talk about my feelings to the draft, that's another topic. Here's what concerns me. The generation of today, and this is not to take a dump on Gen Zs, I keep my distance. Meaning I don't get into arguments with them. I don't get their reasoning or logic these days. I mean, there's some very smart Gen Zers, but for the most part, let me pivot really quickly. Do you really think that the generation of today could go out there and help us win a war in the battlefield? Or is it the generation before that? Gen Xers, I believe. The most slept on generation, Gen Xers. How do you all feel? How do I feel? I'm in that pool. I'm in that bucket. And I know that us Gen Xers back in the day, we got things done. We got ish done. We didn't come up with excuses or this soft boy era climate, the complaining, the whining. We took it to the backyard. We threw hands, no weapons. Later on, I think there were weapons introduced, knives and, street stuff. By all means, I don't come from that background. I have a martial arts background, so we handle things differently then. And I, frankly, too old for all of that. My point is that if you can control your kitchen, now we're talking. There are 24 hours in a day. I like to think there are 26 because I get up early in the morning to conquer the day. To win the day. Most of the times when I start my day, it starts exactly like this. I'm walking 15 minutes straight, right away. For the mind, I'm sharp for all my meetings. Every day I'm not always on, but I'm saying this is the routine. But if you can conquer the kitchen, if you can master what goes on your plate, what you cook, the ingredients to supplement all that training, because remember, you're only doing 1 hour's worth of exercise. All right, fine. 45 minutes cardio nonstop, like I'm talking about straight. Whether you're walking or uphill, we're all taking breaks. I seen over half of you, I have a good idea of what a typical workout looks like. We clock in for 1 hour in the gym. Psychologically, we think we've put in that 1 hour, 1 hour, 20 minutes, but really half the time we're on the phone, texting, scrolling to social media, nonchalant about our sets, not focused. I mean, that's really 25, 30 minutes working out. Then you go home. Now you got to manage those 23 hours. So how are you productive in those 23 hours? I know many people that are binging. Somehow they're convincing themselves that they're okay, that they are actually in a calorie deficit, which is not true. The results speak for themselves. I mean, I've seen people at it for months, 6 months, 1 year, saying the same old garbage, new year, new me. And they don't look like they've done jack-ish. In fact, it looks like things have gotten worse. There's a lot of talking going on, that new year, new me, new year, new me. A lot of posting my goals and watch me now, watch me 3 months from now. Oh, I'm watching all right. I've gone the other direction. If I wasn't winning, I wouldn't be posting this. You can check out my Instagram. You can let me know what you think. But I am someone, I come from a generation where I keep my word, man. Like, if I say I'm going to do it, I don't want to cuss here, but I go, I mean, I'm a Mamba mentality guy. That legacy is just not going to die like that. It never will. It'll live on forever. But it's a few people like myself that's going to uphold that mentality. I'm beating out people half my age, meaning that, not half, but I'm beating out people in their late 20s and 30s in physical stuff. You know, September 2024, I was in a full-blown dance battle. Doesn't matter who won or who lost. I think I did pretty well. It's on my Instagram. It's a combination of capoeira, breakdance. I have a dance background. Everything just comes together when I'm locked in. And most importantly, keep my body prepared. So when I say I'm beating out a lot of you, this is not to talk smack. In fact, you shouldn't be comparing yourselves to me. I may look like one of you, meaning that I look younger than I actually am. And I'm a Gen Xer on the other side. I should be one of those guys that you call upon only on a special circumstance. You know, like, again, it's a martial arts analogy movie, right? You're like the chosen one in the movie. Like, you appear for like that special appearance and you conduct a fight scene and you handle business without really doing too much. That's an OG. I don't look like an OG, I know, but but my mind is an OG, and that's how I'm talking right now. So if I've earned my stripes, that's where it's coming from. Even though I look maybe like one of you, younger people. And that's what throws a lot of people up. Like, hey, this guy, how old is he? Right now, I'm an old Gen Xer. You go figure. Give or take. I'm going to release all of that soon. But for right now, this video is trying to make a point. Is that how many of you are capable? Show up for yourself. How do you feel about the draft? And then how do you feel about your current generation? A lot of it comes down to diet. 90% is diet. You put in all that work, all that sacrifice. Tell all your friends, 3-month journey, bro, sis, whatever you're into these days. That confuses me too, by the way. Stresses me out. He, they, she, them. Man, sorry if I'm offending people, but whatever you're into, man. You know, your battles are won in the kitchen. Ultimately, you have to fuel yourself for a good workout, right? Or a post-meal workout. Now, if you're fasting, that's a whole different story. We can talk about fasting because that's something that I practice, intermittent fasting, and then There's certain techniques that I incorporate into breaking my fast, how I eat, what I eat, when I eat. It's all relevant, but for right now, if you're not practicing fasting, there has to be other mechanisms you're controlling, such as your protein, your fats, your carbs, how much sleep you're getting, the stressful events in your life or stressful people in your life that you may need to cut out. Have you considered that? Cutting out people from your life that are no longer adding value. What are you consuming on a daily basis? This can branch off to many other areas, not just food. There are other habits that you're consuming, right? In terms of what you're watching. Are you addicted to vices? You know what I mean. Remember, 90% is what you eat. If you don't control your kitchen, if you don't control what goes in your system, your workouts really are no good. Okay? You got 6 months to go in this year. It's not too late. You can start now. You can get ahead of 90% of the people, 90% of the population by starting now. Not Q4. Q4 is too late. A lot of people are checked out. You can start now. So this is a push and a motivational charge and a call to action to start, to begin. And if you want me to help you, I can. And I guarantee results. It's not in what I say though. It's up to you what you would like to do with this life that you have. And you got to have your self-belief from within first before you can believe in someone else. Because I cannot show you that. You have to want it. There are no shortcuts to this either. There's only hard work. You know, you tell me, if you were on your deathbed and someone said from now on, the only way you live is you have to walk 10,000 steps every day. Now you take that mindset and ask yourself, what would you give to be able to walk every day? Better yet, the doctor said, not only walking, but you have to follow a certain diet that's going to get you in the best shape of your life. If I looked at that and if I heard that, that's a new leash on life. That's a rebirth. I'm reborn. So let's do this. No? That's plenty of reasons for me to get my mindset straight and want to live a longer life, a quality life. I don't know about you, man, but I'm pumped just hearing pep talking myself. This helps me just as much as maybe helping you. If you found this helpful, you can follow me on Instagram. I'd love to connect with you, hear you out, get your opinions. We can check in. If you like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. And I hope that whatever you're struggling with, this, you can take a piece of it and apply it to your moments in life. And if you're really serious, then if you want help, you know where to find me. Mamba out.